big backers out there. The lat pull downs, spam those. Just kind of starting off with a warm-up set. I usually get about 2 warm-up sets in before I get started. Right now I'm warming up with 120. I just kind of really get a good stretch on my lats, good contractions. Not really trying to force feed the weight, just really trying to get a good contractions on my lats, man. Trying to force some blood up in them before we get going. Let's get that done. And so that was a pretty good warm-up set. I don't try to burn myself out on them. I really just try to take my time and really get a good stretch. I keep saying that. I'm trying to emphasize that. It's a warm-up set. What I also try to emphasize is trying to really keep the mind-muscle connection there. So instead of pulling down with my arms, my biceps, I'm trying to pull down with my elbows. And you might see some people kind of bring the weight all the way down here, like the bar, bring it all the way down below. I mean, and to be honest, whatever naturally feels good to people is what I often say. But I guess a good reference I like to use is when I'm bringing it down, I try to kind of aim towards the top of my chest or the mid part of my chest. You know, whatever I'm feeling comfortable with, whatever my range of motion would allow. But usually it's the top of the chest, I'm bringing the bar down to the top of my chest. But mechanically speaking, whatever your body feels comfortable doing, you're not overstretching or overdoing anything and it's not feeling weird or twingy, then do that. Do whatever feels comfortable to you, because not everybody's body's the same, you know? All right, so about to get our first working set in. I got me some wrist wraps for my pool days. These are one of the best investments I could have made. Because at first I didn't really believe in them, but I got me a pair and they've kind of helped with my lifts ever since. And pretty much what they do is they help take out some of the grip strength required in order to go heavier, if that makes sense. Or at least, that's kind of how I understand it. When I wrap these around the bar, I kind of just allow that to help me with my grip. And I'm able to just kind of drive the weight back with my elbows a lot more and not have to worry about losing grip and incorporating my forearms and my biceps. So, yeah, I think if you doing heavy pulls, get some wrist wraps, some wrist straps, whatever, and go to town on. But first working set, 180. I try to get about 4 to 6 because it's moderately heavy. Try to keep good form. And yeah, just grind them out. Let's get it. So that felt a little lighter than I anticipated. I feel like I could have got 2, 3 more maybe. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go ahead and up it. Yeah, because that 180 felt lighter than usual. So pretty much do 3 working sets of three hard working sets. So we're just going up to 190. 3 working sets. That was the first one I consider. Usually I pyramid up. I start at a good weight that I know for a fact I could manage, or at least I think I can manage. And if I'm feeling stronger than that, I kind of pyramid up. A lot of people pyramid down, which I thought about kind of moving over to. Basically starting at your highest weight. Like say, if my highest weight was 190, I'll start at 190. Do as many sets or reps I could do there. Go down to 180 or 170. I'll just kind of pyramid down, but I like to pyramid up. Because I only do 4 to 6 reps, so a lot of my energy conservation could go into the higher reps at the other, like last 2 sets. But yeah, that set was pretty easy. Form felt pretty good. Lats are kind of fired up. I'm feeling good. Got a headache. But we here, baby. Yeah, that last set at 190 kind of was like, come here, and I had to drop it. I dropped it, man. I just dropped it to 170, but what I think I might do is do the same thing I did, get as many reps as I can with the 190 and then back down. It's kind of like a back down set. Get as many reps with the 190 as I can and back down to 170 and rep out as many as I can there. Then we'll move on to our next workout. Just right. Give me. All right. So next up, we got some cable ropes. I love this movement. I love the squeeze I can get on my back. The only thing is, when you're doing cable ropes, if you get a attachment that is too narrow, for most people, not all, some people they're comfortable with it, but for most people, I feel like it will narrow your grip and it'll like limit your range of motion. So in most cases, I prefer a wider attachment that allows for wider range of motion, or those little handles with the ropes and they attach at the little O-ring, like those type of handles. If you get two of those attachment, your range of motion, you could do whatever you want, you know, kind of be just free with it. But I like this one because it's wide enough, and the handles, I don't know, like the handles are a little thick, so they feel a little bit more challenging to me. But yeah. All right, so with these, I like to kind of do a little rolling motion, but what I like to do is when I get here and I'm letting the weight kind of extend my arms, it's really pulling and opening up my lats, and I really love it, because then when I come to contract, I don't use that momentum to drive the weight back. I really, I control the weight with my elbows, my back. So I'm here and I'm really pulling it, but then I get upright, about 90 degrees upright. And then from there, I just let my elbows take the rest of the way. So I'm here, I'm controlling this movement. I'm not forcing it all the way back because the weight's not super heavy. I'm not trying to lift the world or nothing, but you know, it's pretty challenging. But it offers a good contraction. a nice deep stretch if you just let that weight take you but not control you. All right, so we're working our way up. Right now, we're going to the 140s, or not 140s. We're doing 140 pound rope. And I usually get about 2 or 3 good sets in this. 2 or 3 good sets. Yeah. 2 or 3 good sets. Actually, is it 140 or 130? I think it's 130. Yeah, 130. First set was 110. Second set, 130. Ooh. Last set of these cable ropes. Last set. Last freaking set. Man, I gotta get better at my camera angle game. Shit. This ain't no joke. Here we go. Maybe that'll work. I don't have to do for now. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. After this, because it's I think I already said, we're gonna do closed grip pull downs. Just working more of our mid, lower back, mid, lower lats, just that inside. My back is on fire. Ooh, super tight, boy. I tell you. All right, we are on to our closed grip pull downs. This is the attachment, man. I use this for closed grip pull downs too. Awesome. I'll see y'all over there. I haven't done a back day like this for a little bit. I think mostly because of holidays. But I really monitor my volume just so I'm not doing too much volume and putting myself in risk for injury. Because lately my bicep, like right here, this right bicep, kind of in the tendon area, has been kind of tendonism. It's been kind of tendonism for a little bit. I'm not sure why. I think for the most part, that's why I bought these wraps, to help kind of alleviate some of the bicep that goes into it. Because I ain't gonna lie, there was a point in time where maybe I was lifting too heavy and I guess a little bit too like nasty looking. Like my form was a little doo-doo, but it felt good to move the weight. Just until like after, and I start to like rest and relax, and I think it's been irritated ever since. So I'm just trying to mitigate it as best I can. Like I even got an arm sleeve that I wear, but I ain't wearing it today because I'm done like that. But yeah, I haven't had one like this a back day. Just been scared to tweak it, man. I don't want to be out for weeks and weeks with a sprained elbow. Let me see what angle's good. Y'all like that? Yeah. Yeah, boy. All right, close grip pull down. I like to do about 2-3 sets of these. I jump right into a working set because my back's already fired up. Like right now, my back's already fired up. So, let's get it. $130. Alright. I'm actually gonna make this my last set. Oh snap. Because for one, the boy's camera's dying. And for two, my back is fried. I'm just gonna go to our isolation, our bicep, little accessory movement. You know, I could do a heavy compound like barbell rows. I used to do dumbbell rows, and I think that's what tweaked my elbow, because when you dumbbell rowing 90, 95, 100 pound, and you're not using wrist wrap in my opinion, or you know, something of the sort, you tend to kind of make little adjustments that you're not even really paying attention to, and it could like ultimately put you in danger of getting injured. But last set of these pull downs, and then we're gonna go to probably hammer curls, and then we'll isolate the bicep again with some rope, some cable curls, man. Last set, close grip pull down. All right, got 2 to 3 sets of hammer curls, dumbbell hammer curls. What I like to do is I like to start pretty heavy on these. I go 40 for as many as I could do. I alternate, then I drop down to 25. So 40 to 25. And I only do that because I want to keep in mind, like my elbow, my bicep, it's already kind of tight. So we've already worked the biceps, but this is just an accessory move to get more isolation on the biceps, get those big old biceps, big old arms. But yeah, I start with 40s, alternate. Once I can't do any more 40s, I drop down to 25, do as many as I can with 25. And one tip is whenever you're doing anything alternating or anything single-handed, single arm, I always start with your weakest arm first. That's kind of like one of the things I go by, just to kind of help with muscle imbalances. If you're right-handed, you know you probably can lift more with your right hand. Do the left hand first, man, and then match the number of reps with the weak hand too. All right, here we go. When you kind of know you got those last 2 or 3 in the tank, it's okay to cheat a little bit. And nothing wrong with a little cheating. Rep them out. You know, really force that rep. Really force it. I mean, your form's going to be a little ugly, like mine probably was. But you know what? Each rep, each contraction felt like true definition contraction. So, yeah. If you got like 2 or 3 left, force them out, man. All right, y'all. About to do our second set. Hammer curls, dumbbell hammer curls. Starting with the 40s, dropping down, drop set to 25. These hammer curls work long head of the bicep. I had to look it up. If you don't know something in the gym, look it up. If you don't know what exercise is, look it up. If you don't know what it's working, look it up. Ain't nothing wrong with not knowing and then looking something up. Just because you don't know don't mean you're dumb. Just means you don't know. And even with me, I've been in the gym, maybe not as consistently as I should be, but I've been in the gym for a couple years, and I even still sometimes don't know what muscle the, I don't know, freaking squats work, like all of the leg muscles that the squats work. But you know, I might look it up and it'll tell me, oh, it works a little bit of quads and hamstrings and glutes and calves, you know. So look it up, man. But yeah, if dumbbell hammer curls ain't your thing, you can always do drag curls, which is another move I love. You can get a really good contraction with the drag curls. You can do a dumbbell, easy bar, barbell, cable, all of it, man. But yeah, dumbbells, long head bicep, and Last set, then we're gonna move to just regular curls, working the short head. So let's get it. Another thing, I feel like I've been explaining a whole bunch of nothing, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Another thing I try to do, I'm not saying I do it all the time, is when I'm doing curls, when I'm doing anything with one weight in each hand, like for example curls most of the time, I try to keep it like a slight bend in my elbow, like a slight bend, so I'm not all the way just letting the weight hang, because I'm trying to keep the tension on the bicep as much as I can. But if I can remember, I'm usually coming like this, and I'm not using momentum to get the weight up either. I'm trying to keep it really pretty strict, as strict as possible. Maybe not too strict, but as strict as possible, because I really want the bicep to do most of the work, not my hips and me rocking, or my shoulders, my front delts. Like, I'm really trying to just use all of the bicep for that motion. But anyway, I like to keep a slight bend in my elbow, keep tension on there, and then yeah. But that was the last set. Let's get to these last workout. We got cable curl. Last workout, guys. Cable bicep curls. I like to use a straight bar attachment. I just like the way it allows my elbows to kind of stay tucked in. I don't know, and I just like the stretch and the contraction at the top. But last workout, let's finish strong. We're just gonna jump right into it. We got the 80s, as many reps as we can. Usually I try to hit 10 reps, but since my biceps are already pretty fried from just the pulls and the curls we just did, try to just do as many as I can. But here we go. Go up 10 pounds. Last set, guys. My arms and my back are fried, but this is why we come to the gym, to get stronger, to get better. But before we can do that, we gotta get weaker. We gotta break down the muscle just to build it back up, to be stronger. But to be honest, It was a good workout today. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of my back days are like boo-boo to me. I be thinking it's me. Most likely it's me. Just not putting enough intentional effort into each and every set, every rep. But you know, some days are better than others, and this one felt like a good day. But I'm gonna try to, I guess, be more informational as far as like what my workouts do, what they consist of, what my regimen is like. My regimen right now is structured in a 3 on, 2 off, 3 on, 2 off. So I do push pull leg, 2 rest day, push pull leg, 2 rest day, and I kind of alternate from different gyms because I feel like I have other gym, like another gym that gives a unique kind of different experience when it comes to lifting, which I enjoy. And it's a bit more machine focused. Like here I can do some free weights, like tomorrow's legs, and I do barbell squats. But at the other gym I might do machine squat, super squat, and it feels so much different. I can push more weight, push more load, so I'm just getting a mixture of machine and free weight, which I think is a good combination if you want to build strength and tone and, you know, tone and muscle. But that's just my opinion. Let's quit the yapping. Let's get this last set. My recording just stopped on me. But I was saying that was it for the back and body. Now we're about to go get on this treadmill because we're trying to lose these love handles. We're trying to slim up a little bit. Yeah, but it's your boy Matty Peace of Mind. I appreciate y'all tagging along, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.